And I shall begin by telling you about Lourdes. I will come back to Lourdes again. Lourdes is the town in the southern part of France where the Blessed Mother appeared in the last century. I have been to Lourdes 30 times. I shall never forget the first visit I made to Our Lady in Lourdes. I was then a priest-student at the university in Belgium, and I had just enough money to go to Lourdes, which is the southern part of France. So it was about a 24-hour ride on the train. But I did not have enough money to live on once I got there, nor enough to pay a hotel. I asked my brother, who was a medical student at the university, if he had any money, but he was a typical university student too. He had no money. And I said, well, if I have faith enough to go to Lourdes to celebrate the 5th anniversary of my ordination, it's up to the Blessed Mother to get me out. So I arrived in Lourdes broke. I decided that if the Blessed Mother was going to pay a hotel bill, she could just as well pay a big one as a little one. When you ask for miracles, you must never be a piker. And I went to the best hotel in Lourdes. By our standards, it would be a 5th or 6th rate hotel. And I decided to stay for 9 days, make a novena of prayer. The 9th morning, nothing happened. The 9th noon, nothing happened. The 9th evening, nothing happened. Then it was serious. I thought I would give the Blessed Mother another chance. So I went down to her grotto about 10:30 at night, and while I was kneeling there, a portly gentleman tapped me on the shoulder. Are you an American priest? Yes. Do you speak French? Yes. Do you know Paris? Yes. Will you come with me and my family tomorrow to Paris and talk French for us and show us about the city? He walked me back to the hotel, and then he asked me what I believe was the most interesting question I ever heard in my life. Have you paid your hotel bill yet? So I outfumbled him for the bill. And I arrived back in Louvain with much more than I started with. Now, the moral of this story is not to go into hotels and run up bills. But it worked for me in Lourdes.